like how we're just vibing right now.
Mm.
Well, does anyone want to do the recap?
Oh,
See what happens.
I thought you were still setting up something.
Oh, I am, but you can recap while I'm doing it.
Um, okay.
Should we recap?
We
Cause it's not like a main thing. It's like a side thing, huh?
Well, it's still gonna happen like in between the two
Yeah.
main things.
Okay, carry on.
We killed the Panthers. We got meat off the Panthers. I guess Erickson got a little bit too trigger happy with one of the Panthers. Um, we walked some more. We found their campsite, which we found a dagger with symbols on it that looked very similar to the one that Amara had on her bow, which apparently allows people to like teleport it back to their hand. Again, I remember the stupidest things. I'm not even looking at notes, I'll be honest. um, then we finally got to a big hedge with which was magical, obviously, because anytime Era tried to like look over it, it kept growing, but to everyone else, it just looked like he was looking over the hedge. Kip almost got charmed or something. Kip almost got killed or something. Kip did get killed or something. Buck uh, killed a bunch of the unseelie soldiers, which in turn brought the artist towards us, which almost one shotted us. What must I remind everyone? An NPC almost died because Kip decided to be like, "Hey, help us out," and then she was stupid enough to be like, "I got this on my own." Got a hold of the chest. Kip went down. Erickson decided to save the NPC since she had a hold of the chest and looked like she was in more critical danger. Muck decided to save him and his boy toy, and then also save the NPC and tried to save Kip, but he died midair. But then he was revived, and now we're all down 300 gold. Oh, then we teleported out, and that's as soon as we teleported out, that's how we ended it.
Okay.
Damn.
I feel like I'm missing something.
You fuckers running the clouds.
What about clouds?
You guys just turning the clouds. See a
Well,
lot.
yeah, but that's not
Those
like
would be
something
you.
that's super important.
Ugh.
I mean, if I was gonna go into every detail, well, oh, we also like help a bunch of soldiers back up on their feet, but they were like very mistrusting of what our intentions were. And then Erickson tried to just keep drawing like the landscape of what was happening, and then Buck decided to destroy people, and Kip got dragged by by a puppy.
Oh my god, dead by the general.
Yeah,
Yep.
the puppy. I just love how like Eric. I just remember Erickson go like, "I got some cat meat if you want that. He tastes bad."
Uh,
Okay.
Lena, did I miss anything? I like how Luna's is still trying to like start stuff between Sterling and Blue.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm gonna put it to the chat. Sterling, Adam told me to set myself on fire. Oh, I did forget one thing. We got a bunch of flowers for that's on our shopping list. Can't forget about my
Shit.
shopping list. I care more about my shopping list. Erickson keeps like, is everyone's like, we need to like blah blah blah. I'm like, I need to shop for these flowers.
You guys went back to camp and like settled in for the night, right?
I think we literally just
I think it's
teleported
just
out.
yeah.
Yeah, like we didn't do anything after that. Like we just ended it there. But we could just make it assume that we went back to that camp and settled, or made a camp nearby and settled.
Yeah, I'd say a camp nearby.
And do we take a long rest? A long, nice rest?
You can take a long rest.
That nothing
yes.
happened at night, so we can take
Even though you used true revive, so he should have got all his hit points back anyway.
That's
But if I don't know that, then it doesn't happen. I am God.
Are you the portrait of God?
Mhm. I am the DM. That makes me all powerful.
Besides these rules, this rule and that rule.
We should try to fight the DM one day.
DM.
She's just gonna like say the atmosphere around us got very heavy. Take 1,000 D20
We're gonna need a lot of
hit
potions.
points.
And a lot of weapons.
Kip was flung towards the sun.
We can do it. I feel like we can do it.
Yes, perfect.
Oh God, I can't wait to see this account here. I'm assuming you're setting up.
Okay.
Are we gonna be?
I
Are we
found the
fighting?
chat. That's all.
Oh, I thought you're like getting ready for the troll girls. You're like, I'm done with these bitches, and we're gonna fight them. This is the story ends.
No.
Alright, so after the disastrous events of that day, you guys
That Buck caused.
Don teleported the group a safe distance away from the battle, but you guys can still kind of hear the clanging of swords and the shouts of injured folk a distance away. And Glendown kind of mentioned that we should just set up and wait out the battle. So you guys set up camp, settle in for the night. The night passes quietly.
I guess I'll take first watch, technically.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
You guys take your watches. Nothing happens. But you wake in the morning and you still hear the clanging of swords in the distance. Just seems unending.
Damn, that's still going on. Diory.
And you all wake to the sunlight just streaming through the branches of the trees above you.
Eric goes up to the hedge and takes a piss on it.
Appropriate.
I hear someone go like, "Oh God, what's happening on the other side?" And I just run back to the camp.
I swear to God, if the whole army charges through that hedge, the Fine, whoever did that, I'll lose it.
If there was anyone on the other side, they do not come for you.
Hell yeah. It's just gonna smell like piss on the in that one spot. I mean, it's not any better than the blood and guts and pie. Everyone that's shitting themselves as they die.
So your guys' morning is yours to do as you like?
I just stare at Muck, who just like that looks like he's just staring off into the distance as I take one of the good bit of his many good berries he made yesterday and eat one.
I also take one.
And I'm gonna begin making my outfit that I put into the chat.
So yesterday, we're gonna talk about what happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. I definitely did not hug you.
You hugged me?
I got a 20 for my sleight of hand, by the way, for making my outfit.
Oh, okay.
Not 20, just a 20 altogether.
You're becoming quite adept at making clothes.
Hell yeah.
I like it. It looks nice on you.
Too bad you don't have taste.
I have all the taste. You not see what I'm wearing now. The peak
Looks
of
like that.
fashion.
It looks like that fictional thing I heard called trash bags.
What do you mean?
Containers that carry trash around.
Dare I? I look good.
I'm gonna cook up the rest of the panther meat and give it to Kuna.
Oh. As soon as that meat starts cooking and Kuna smells it, it's just sitting waiting.
I throw it at Kuna.
Luna, why don't you make a dexterity check for Kuna?
Oh, I throw it in front of Kuna. You know what? Fuck it. I throw it at Kuna. I made sure it was cool down a little bit before I threw it, though.
As you throw this piece, it's a little too big for Kuna to grab in his mouth, but he still tries. And it kind of just slaps him straight in the face, but...
Imagine those.
That was funny.
I just imagining those cat videos where they throw cheese at him, except for just a big piece of meat.
That's really funny.
So what should we do in the meantime while they're having a little orgy over there?
I don't know. We could finish picking flowers.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to Glendon and ask. Hold on, I need to go to my notes. By my notes, I mean the info dump. Do you happen to know where an indigo tree or a wandering heart is nearby? I would ask about a corpse flower, but at this point in time, I don't think we need too much danger.
Why? Why are you looking for an indigo tree?
I have a friend back at Anzul that needs these ingredients for her potions.
And did she tell you anything about this tree?
That we just needed sap from it.
Indigo trees are usually found underground in caves, in the channels that run beneath Fern.
Well,
Thought she would have warned you about that. They can be pretty,
Well, I think that since she's like noticed that we had someone from firm, I just stare at, as I stare at Muck that she thought it wouldn't be too much of that he would probably just relay the information to us.
Uh, I don't plan on leaving the camp today, but because I want to wait to see if Jacko actually approaches us.
Mm,
But if you guys stick to the shadows and stay quiet, then you should be fine.
well,
Do
well, I've seen Rye be able to stick to the shadows fairly easily, and I've seen Kip able to stick to the shadows fairly easily. The only one that has a little bit of an issue is that one. I point towards Muck because he needs to use a spell to be able to help him sneak around. So how about he stays with you?
Yeah, it's good to travel in pairs on Fern anyway, so yeah, he and I can stay and watch camp while you all head off.
Okie dokie.
Just try to remember where camp is.
I can
Don't
put
get lost.
blood crumbs in like little trail back to camp. I'm so smart.
Do you have bread on you? That too.
Um.
How about we just make little marks on trees?
Oh, okay. Well, bye, Mark. Bye, Gwendon. Don't get eaten.
Well, do you have do you happen to know where a cave nearby is, real quick? Or we're
Um,
just
I'm not like that familiar with this terrain, no. I just knew kind of where to go.
okay. We'll just be gone for a few hours. If we don't find anything, we'll just head back. How's that sound?
Okay. In a few hours, if you aren't back, we'll come to look for you.
Okie dokie.
Done and done.
Let's go, fellow travelers.
Let's
Adventure
go.
awaits.
Ah.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I see any like rocky formations in these trees.
Actually, for this, if you're looking at your surroundings, it would be survival.
Okay. It's still the same multiplier for me anyway. Fuck. Can someone else do it?
What is it? Survival?
Yeah.
I got +1. Let's go.
I got +1 too, and I still only got an 8. Hell yeah, that works.
19, let's go.
So you guys are just looking around the camp right now?
Yeah, I'd like to see just like any form of like rocky formation that we could follow.
Okay. Immediately outside of camp, you mostly see trees. It looks like a lot of flat land. So no, you don't see any caves in sight.
Oh, that was a waste of a good 19.
Yeah.
How about can I see like where the sun is in our perspective?
Yes.
And is it like north, east, west, south?
Um, you know, I don't know, but the sun's rising.
Okay, this
Where
it.
the rising sun would be.
I don't even know where the rising sun is on Earth, to be honest. Where does
I think
the
mine
sun rise?
in the east?
I think it does rise east to, yeah, it rises to the east and sets to the west. You just make an ew. So how about we just go with that logic? Okay, how about we head towards the sun and point towards east? And I'm gonna pull out a dagger and I'm just gonna like put it like an X near a tree.
Okay.
And we just head that way. Sound good to everyone?
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
And I'll just put up, and then as we travel east, I'm just gonna put a mark on like every 20 trees we pass. And we begin traveling. Unless Luna is just sitting at camp too now. How about you leave Kuna with them?
She did.
Okay.
Um, okay. Um, as you guys spend some time walking, it's not long before the terrain goes from being kind of flat, just forest ground, and it starts to become more rocky terrain.
Hell yeah.
And you notice that it actually starts to slope down, and as you guys walk, you like disrupt little pebbles that kind of disrupt and roll down the hill. And as you look further down, you can just see more trees in your line view, line of view.
Can I roll a perception check? I'm gonna check like the side, kind of like look at the side of mountains to see if there's like a little enclave somewhere.
Sure.
What does a 14 get me?
Um, this area, it's more like it's almost as if you guys are nearing a cliff. It's not like that steep yet, where you would have
Ah,
like a hole, but you do notice like as you guys are further walking, you can kind of look down and you see there's trees like below, but you don't see like the edge of the cliff yet because of the trees around you.
well, I say we keep going down towards the cliff
I I concur, but I'm gonna
because
like I.
Glenn stated that it runs underneath Fern.
Mm-hmm.
So if we get to lower terrain, then there's an easier chance to find a cave system.
Very true.
And
Very true.
what were you gonna say, Kip?
I don't wanna fall. I don't want to have my luck fall off a cliff. So I'm gonna stay like in the middle.
I'll go first. I'm gonna start walking slowly down, and once I get like towards where the cliff starts to finally make a slope downward, I'm gonna like start like shimmying it down it, if that makes sense.
I'm just gonna start shimmying down the cliff.
Like you...
Um, let me. Let me see.
Luna, make me.
Uh, you could, but you would take damage from it even with slow fall.
I'm
Um,
gonna I'm gonna like turn around and like start using my daggers as some kind of pickaxe to like navigate myself downwards, if that makes sense.
I should mention you guys reached like the edge of the cliff now, right?
Yeah.
Um, before you do that, um, as you guys finally reach the cliff and you can look over to the forest below you, you realize at this moment just how high up this cliff is. Um, it's a very steep drop, and the rock under you actually seems to curve in to the mountain.
Ah,
So
But
climbing down,
like Pride Rock.
kind of, yeah, but not that to that amount. It's just like a slight concave. But this cliff also appears to be about like 300 feet off the ground. Um, and the forest below you is just dark and distant.
well, does anyone have any rope? We can tie a rope and
I don't,
slow people down, I guess.
I don't think the rope is that big, to be honest.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, but like,
and
I
even
mean,
if I have rope too, but
I,
that only give us 100 feet.
I have string. Oh, I have rope.
That only get
150.
us half. That only get us half, and yet also like take into account that we have to tie the rope.
Damn. Hmm.
Yes.
I got a 14. We're gonna go with Rye.
All right, Rise, you would see this cliff kind of stretches on for like miles on the left and right side of you. But about 100 feet to the left, you notice there are these trees that are kind of growing and they kind of curve over the mountainside. And one of the long branches actually leads down into the forest below.
Yeah, we can make that work. I look at Kip and I tap his shoulder.
Oh, I thought I was gonna fall. Don't scare me like that.
We're gonna go use that tree that Rye found.
I see. I see. Good thinking. Good sharp eye.
I grab Kip by his collar and start dragging him towards the tree.
Why? What are you doing? I don't want to go fall.
Shared heights.
You're just moving too slow for my liking.
What do you mean I'm moving too slow? I was looking at the cliff.
So is the tree like attached to the cliff, or do we have to make a jump for it?
It's like a huge tree that appears to be have grown at the edge of the cliff, and it's kind of tilting down. So one of the branches, if you were to climb up the tree, you could climb that long branch that's kind of leading down.
Can I roll investigation to see if it's sturdy?
Um,
Are you thinking?
yes.
Are
Are you thinking?
Am I thinking
are you thinking of throwing me
18
to the
plus
tree?
5? 23.
Okay. So this tree, like all the trees on Firm, it's huge. Just like the width of a trunk, probably in total would wrap around like 30 or more feet. Um, and you do notice there are great vines like digging into the ground, and they seem stable enough. Like it would take a lot for this tree to fall.
Well, Kip, I think you're going to have to leave your booze behind.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't want any reckless driving going on while we climb down this.
It'll be fine. Everything's fine. It'll be fine.
I'm gonna take out a dagger and I'm gonna use it kind of like an anchor as I start climb onto the tree and start using that branch to climb down.
Okay, I would like you to make an athletics check.
Nat 20.
Nice. You guys, since this is such a huge climb, by the way, you guys will have to make 3 checks for each 100 feet that you go down. But it's okay. So Erickson, you climb up this tree easily enough using your dagger. It digs into the wood pretty easily and holds your weight. And as you start climbing down, it seems easy, like it's just second nature to you.
Do you want to go next, or shall I?
But wait, I have an idea. I'm gonna grab one of the ropes I have on me, tie it around my waist, and I'm gonna throw it towards whoever's coming next.
So
Okay.
you can die together if you fall.
So it's a safety thing. Climbers do it all the time.
Since you already started climbing, I want whoever's trying to catch the rope to make a dexterity check.
Well, I already have it tied on me, so it won't really. So I'll just like go limp.
Yeah, you toss the rope up, and Rise, you go to grab it, but it just kind of slips through your fingers, and
I toss it. I roll it back up and I toss it again.
okay, you guys can keep making dex.
Okay.
Second time's a charm. Catch that easily.
Now the question is, should we do the same for Kip, or do you think Kip's gonna be good enough to climb down by himself?
I'll be fine.
Okay.
I stopped climbing.
Well, let Rye go first.
Oh shit.
Athletics. Oh. Okay, do I make a strength check?
Hold on. So Rise, I will say you climb up the trunk of the tree rather easily, but once you reach the branch, you don't have the claws and like talons on your feet like Erickson does, and this wood actually seems a little slippery due to a rain recently. So as it starts heading down, your fingers kind of slip, and you begin to fall. I will let you both have a reaction.
A reaction.
Yeah, so you
Can
can
I?
try to just
Pick-
hold on, or you can try to
I've got
grab
to.
the rope and bring her
I'm
up.
gonna try to grab the rope.
Okay. You can make a strength check.
Oh, if I try to grab her arm, would that still be a strength check?
Yes.
Okay. Please. 15 plus 2. 17.
Yeah, so you see above you as Rise begins to fall, and you reach out with quick reflexes, and you kind of grab her arm, and you feel your shoulder kind of twinge in pain as her full weight goes into it, but you hold strong, one hand on the tree, clutching your dagger, one hand clutching Rise.
Are you guys okay?
I think I dislocated my shoulder a little. Spider climb. I wasn't expecting. Do you wanna go first? since you're already down there. And it'll be easier for me to catch you with the rope if you're first anyway. I'm gonna kind of swing her towards the branch.
Okay. I'll say since you're already holding on to her, neither of you really need to make a check. Um, you're back on the branch pretty easily with Erickson's help. No, it seems to be one long branch that leads downwards. There are some small ones sticking out every now and then, but they don't seem like they would be too helpful on your
Can we
way
use
down,
can we
unless you
use
wanted
it?
to like sit on one for a rest
Yeah,
or
that's what I was thinking.
tie a rope to one on the way down or something.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you could attempt that, but you're gonna have to make a lot of acrobatics. Okay.
Okay, Kip, your turn.
I'm having second thoughts since seeing what I saw. But I'll go.
I mean, you can always go back to camp.
No.
I left marks on the way back.
No, I got this. I will athletics. I got 6 in athletics. I'm somewhat confident. It's. It was spinning on the one for the longest time.
Alright, you climb up the tree with ease and begin shimmying your way down the branch. Probably seeing how Rise slipped, you would have noticed early on how slippery the branch is, so you know to really dig your fingers in as you climb down.
See? I got
Like a little
this.
monkey.
Okay, well.
Okay, so we make our descent 100 feet, and then we have to do another athletics check.
Yep.
Okay.
If you all want, since you're probably climbing down simultaneously now, you can all make your check at the same time.
18 plus 2. Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna feel like a little tug, and I'm just gonna make sure I hold on to the ropes as tight as I can.
You guys head down about 50 feet and then rise once again. You feel your kind of boots slip on the wood and you do go tumbling down. But this time you, like, since the rope is attaching you to Erickson, you kind of just glide down the tree like a little, like,
Like a feather.
until the rope catches. Yeah, flying squirrel, that's what I was thinking of. Until the rope catches and Erickson, you feel the rope, like, go tight around your waist.
Is this what Muck felt when he was getting that? Oh, I can't breathe. I think after we find the next branch, I'm going to take a minute to rest.
You're doing great. You're doing so good.
I'm going to make my way down until I find a branch, and then I'm just going to sit there for a second.
Okay.
And like readjust the rope so it's not as like constricting around my abdomen. And then I'm gonna start going back down. So do we just do one last one?
Yep. One last check.
Let's go.
I'm gonna use one of my advantages to re-roll that one, just so you know.
Okay.
Okay, that's better. 16 plus 2, so I'm good. And then I guess I'm gonna start. So am I gonna start seeing like Kip start falling down?
Yeah.
Alright, so Rise and Erickson, this last um, couple of hundred feet, what am I saying? This last descent you guys make is pretty easy. Rise, you don't catch yourself slipping this time. And Erickson, your dagger has been helping you a lot on this descent. But about halfway down, you guys see above you a body coming tumbling down as you finally reach this part of the branch that really dips and kind of just.
Can I try to catch him?
Yeah, everyone can have a reaction.
I'm just flatly like waving.
17. I'm getting good rolls right now.
Where are you trying to grab him?
By the belt.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'll say again, it's with the same arm that you caught Rise with, so you really feel that pain in your shoulder now. But you reach out, just trying to grasp any part of Kip you can. Your claws curl around his belt. And Kip, as you're falling at pretty big speed at this point. Your descent comes to a halt, and you can just feel that pain in your back as his belt digs in and just keeps you from falling the last 50 feet.
Oh.
How do you think I feel? You overweight bitch.
I've been exercising. I crawl my
I
way
can
back to the
honestly.
tree.
I'm just gonna swing you between me and Rye until you can get a grasp on the tree.
Got it. I'm good.
Did he get it?
I got it.
Yes.
Oh, that was fun.
I fucking hate nature. I say as we continue our way down. Yeah. Okay. What happens when we get to the very bottom of this branch?
So once you guys reach the ground, you notice this terrain is very similar to where you guys set up camp originally. It's very flat, a lot of forest, and behind you is obviously the cliff. That looking up now, it's like solid. It's not rock like you expected it to be. It's actually like a mound of dirt, and you can see like vines sticking out every now and then, plant life growing along the sides.
Erickson's just gonna look at the dirt as he's like rolling his shoulder that he's been catching everyone with.
It almost looks nice. It looks so beautiful. Ah, sometimes it can be lovely. Sometimes.
I call fucking climbing first when we have to climb back up this because I am not gonna catch you guys again. I'm gonna start untying the rope that's around my waist and Rye's waist and put it back in my backpack.
Okay.
That was a lot smoother than I thought. I thought someone was gonna die. Maybe your soldier died, but you know, that's about it.
He's just growling as he's glaring at you. Okay. So we roll survivor to check around and see if we can see anything that's cave-like.
Yep.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Preparing myself. Okay, so you're getting kind of the inkling that if you were to find a cave, it would be around this cliff. And you do see, as you're glancing around, there is this kind of area at the bottom of a cliff, maybe 20 feet from you guys. Um, it's where the cliff had really started to dip inward. Um, and you see at the bottom, it almost looks like this cliff shouldn't be standing, like it should collapse in on itself because it goes so deep inside. And you can see there's this kind of darkness that it's obviously like a cave. Yeah.
Portrait of God? Cave of God? Just gonna stare until I see a face. How about we check over there? I say as I point towards
Oh,
where we originally were about to descend until we realized it was like Pride Rock, and it'd be no use to doing that.
let's go.
Okay, we head over there, I guess. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Um, as you guys step closer to this cave, you would see that to actually make it through the entrance, you would all have to crouch down. And there are various kind of vines growing out from the sides of this cave. Like, it almost looks like you're going into a tree trunk. Um, and it is pitch black inside. Those with night vision, it is still dark, but you can see Erickson.
Really like
Is pitch
squinting,
black.
like what the fuck am I looking at?
Are you guys getting close, or are you going inside?
Uh, I'm,
I'm gonna light one of my candles.
I'm going inside.
Oh,
Okay.
do you have a torch? Do I have a torch? I think I just have candles.
No, oh, you mean mine candles?
Okay.
I'm gonna stick near Rye.
All right. You
Oh,
guys-
I have a lantern. I have a fucking lantern. I'm gonna pull that shit out. I have oil for my lantern. Hell yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna light.
As you two prepared your sources of light, Kip had started heading towards the cave. At which point, Kip,
Oh
I
shit.
would like you to make a dexterity check.
Boom. No.
Alright, so you step towards this cave and you feel a sudden pain right at the top of your shoulder, like between your neck and shoulder. And it just feels like a cut, but it happens so quickly. All you see afterward is there's an arrow sticking out of the top of the cave. um, and obviously, this is the object that hit you. It grazed your shoulder as it went by, and now it's just right in your face. And around this arrow is another little note.
I take it out and I read it.
Can Kip read?
I can read it.
Yeah, you can read. Um, who found the note? The original note the other night.
Rye Star.
Okay.
It was Rye Star and Kip, but Rye Star's the one that found it.
Okay. So Kip didn't see it.
I saw the note. I saw the arrow go
Okay.
at me in the tree.
Alright. So it's in the same kind of scratchy, sloppy handwriting, which looks like it was written with some kind of charcoal or charred bark. And it just says, "Do not enter."
Hmm. Well,
Can I? Do I
Um,
notice him
guys.
reading the note?
no,
You-
it's okay. Guys,
Both Erickson and Rise, you guys would have seen the arrow.
we have another note. It's a warning again.
Can I see if it's the exact same handwriting?
Yes, I hand it to him.
Yeah, you wouldn't even have to roll for that. It's like very distinct. It's obviously the same handwriting.
Well, heading into a dark cave. Could this be the cave that ink
Oh.
bitch is in?
Well, my question is, aren't you supposed to be fighting a battle instead of stalking us? Deci- decisions.
I wanna go.
Well,
I'm torn between
well,
going in and
I,
not going in.
I, well, I have a quick question for the both of you that I just realized.
Hmm.
Do any of us know what a fucking indigo tree looks like?
Yeah, duh, it's a tree.
Uh-huh.
So you're telling me our options is keep looking for a tree that no one else knows, or that we climb all the way back up there and ask what the hell this thing is. That's all I want is the tree. We don't care about anything else.
Is there another cave system nearby?
Um,
Don, give me it.
I'll hand you a piece of my charcoal that I've been carrying around.
Okay. Do you
Oh wait, I forgot to take off this
know
one item.
what tree is it?
An indigo
An
near
indigo tree looks like. P.S.
well
Of course I know the spell, bitch. P.S.
Kip knows how to read and spell,
Yeah. Do you have another cave system? Anything else? P.P.S. Are you the same guy? And if so, why the fuck are you stalking us? Love, Kip. Exclamation point, smiley face. Okay.
you just see Harrington kind of giggling in the background.
I put on my arrow. It came from there.
yeah.
Came from on top.
Came from where?
Oh god.
It came from up top.
Yeah, okay, well, that's the
Just throw it where you think it came from. If that's what you want to do.
Oh my god.
You can roll investigation.
I'll roll investigation too, since I have a good investigation
I
stat.
have 0.
Well, good thing you rolled a good investigation.
Okay. Yeah. Rise and Kip.
Eric's just still giggling.
You would have noticed before Kip pulled the arrow out, the arrow was tilted, so it was actually coming from the forest behind you, not the cliff above.
No, thank god.
And it's coming from kind of directly behind where the cave is facing.
Okay. Take out my arrow and put it on there. Aim in that direction.
Make sure you don't aim exactly where he's at, please. We don't need to see a wolf with an arrow in the knee.
No, I aimed slightly down, so.
I guess
Oh god.
just for aiming's sake, why don't you just roll your like hit for your crossbow.
14.
You guys watch as Kip shoots the arrow and it kind of goes off into the trees and it kind of disappears through the brush.
I don't know if I hit anything. I don't know how far he's out. Well, if we get a note back, we'll learn something.
Well, all I know is last time that we didn't listen to what they said, we almost had a whole everyone die. So I'm kind of wary to know what's in that cave behind us. I mean, if it has Kip scent on it, then definitely.
I know, I do smell radiant.
Alright, so a moment later, you guys hear the familiar whiz as an arrow comes right back at you guys, and this time
Okay.
it seems the person has aimed purposely to the side, not to hit anyone. It sinks into the dirt right beside the cave with another note.
My turn, my turn, my turn. I didn't get a chance to pick up the note the first time. I pick it up and read it.
Okay. It says indigo trees are in that cave. They are purple. But the cave is dangerous. And that's all it says.
I have a quick question. Why is it called an indigo tree if it's fucking purple? She didn't answer if there's another cave system nearby.
Oh, if it's the same human, then another note. You have paper, I have charcoal. Okay. Who the fuck are you? Question mark. Is there another cave system then? Slightly annoyed face. Okay.
Eric's is still wondering why it's called an indigo tree when it's fucking purple.
Don't ask that.
Is it indigo purple?
It's after. It comes after purple on the rainbow spectrum. I know that much.
Yeah. It's kind of in between purple and blue.
Can I try to shoot this time?
Absolutely. There you go.
Okay. Wait, what's your What's your plus on your crossbow?
Uh, the hit.
Yeah.
It's +7.
Okay. 17.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized I was reading something and I was like apparently my dragon's breath attack, if you make the dex save, you still take half the damage.
Damn.
I didn't know that. I know that for next time though. I started to think Chaz just thought we were just ignoring a note like we did last time. Just go in.
Different scenarios now.
This is the form of text messaging back then, okay?
Apparently.
TTYLXOX. I'm gonna tell Sterling this real quick.